Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all the new viewers. Welcome back to those that are returning. This is Roses Blossom and I am Jamara. How is everyone doing today? I am feeling so good. I am feeling so great. I have never felt any better. So, last Sunday, I done something that I am still completely buzzing about. So first of all, shout out to my friend T because she sent me a flyer about an event that was called So and So Food, somewhere that she worked. So it was an event where there was live sort of singers and rappers, and then after that they held an open mic opportunity for other people. So there were some poets, rappers, yeah, some rappers, they were sick, and then some singers. The talent there was absolutely amazing. The energy there was on a whole nother level. It was just vibes. It was just complete vibes. The food was amazing. Everything was just great. So, anyways, when she sent me the flyer, I had just uploaded the video, Marrow Marrow on the Wall, and something had sparked in me, and just it was a feeling that I had that just told me to pull out your phone, start writing, because all these thoughts just kept coming to my head of, you know what, you used to love writing poems. And I'm not even sure why I stopped, but the words just started flowing in my head, and then I just started typing them in my notes. And it was as if something was saying, you know what, this is your time. You want to share your story, you're ready to share your story. Well, here is another platform for you to do that. Here is another opportunity for you to take. So it's up to you whether you're going to take it or not. So I knew that I was going to do it. I did not tell anyone about it. Kise was the only one that knew about it. She was the only one that knew about it. Then when I got there, I had told Tay that I wanted to do it, but I wasn't sure. So she was like, girl, like, do it. Trust me, do it. So once they stopped for a bit of intermission, a bit of a break, before the open mic started, the host had said he was going to go around to see who wanted to get involved. And I told myself that if he comes to me, then I will do it. If he doesn't come to me, I'm not going to do it. So he kept throughout the night as he was going around, because he knew a few people there, that some people that are regulars to that store as well. So he was going around and mingling with different people. But eventually he came to me. He read, I actually had on the shirt "Success is a Swedish Revenge." So he read that and he liked it, and I was just like, yeah, you already know. But he asked me if I wanted to do anything. So I told him that I had a poem. At first he asked me if I was a musician. At first I was no. But then after he's like, so nothing? So I said, well, I have a poem. So I went up there. Eventually when he called my name and I got up there and I did it. I actually did it. I have never, ever, ever done anything like this in my life, to read a poem out loud on a stage platform. Wow. So I am feeling a whole different type of literally when I got to my car to leave, as soon as I drove off, all I could come out, or all I could express was the whole time driving home. I feel like I done that probably at least half of the drive home. I was just like holding on to the steering like and then I was just oh my days. I still feel that way. The talent there was absolutely amazing. I met some really, really amazing people. Again, the vibes there, it was just vibes. I cannot wait to the next one. I am so proud of myself. They just made me feel so uplifted in there. I wasn't expecting the reaction that I got, so it was wow. They I don't even think they know what they did, like, to my soul on a whole different level. For real. The energy, it literally made me feel as though I'm really finding my purpose. I am really, or not necessarily finding it, but I'm really starting to understand it, what my purpose is. And it's such a feeling that I cannot even describe. It's a feeling I cannot even describe. But I'm looking forward to the next one. Oh my days, I really am looking forward to the next one. I've also uploaded the video to YouTube as well, of sort of me reading out my poetry. And it's a poem about pretty much the accident. So yes, if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely go check it out. Thank you for those of you that have been sharing, just reposting. Wow, thank you so much. It literally means everything to me. I feel like saying thank you just isn't even, like, when I say thank you, even on my post, when I comment, trust me, it's coming from like the deepest part of me. Like, it's just, trust me, I am so thankful. So yes. Right. If you missed last week's video, then I'm gonna leave the link for that down in the description below. But I spoke about how I felt after I found out that Kisei, it was actually her that caused the accident. She was one to slam on brakes, because initially she told me that I slammed on brakes. And I forgot to say, you know why she told me when I asked her, yeah, put her on the spot. You know why she told me why she said that it was me. She told the police that it was me. She said she didn't want to go to jail. She didn't want to go to jail. Seriously? Oh my days. If you know her, then this doesn't surprise you. This doesn't surprise you. But yes, and also, I forgot to say, I wasn't mad at her and like that, but I remember I said to her, like, are you serious? Like, all this time you made me feel so guilty? Why didn't you tell me all this time that it was you? And then that's when she had told me about her not wanting to tell the police way back then, because yeah. Something's wrong with that girl. Something is wrong, Yuki say, okay? But I love you though. Yes, well, last Friday I left you wondering, did anything happen to her, or what happened to her, or like what happened? Wow. I had to get surgery. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. So, right, let me start from this. So remember in the third video, I mentioned that I was being fed through a tube that was going up through like this part of my nose and going down to my stomach. So it was all liquid foods that I had. And I also believe that they gave me medication to stop me from having to use the bathroom. So like stop my bowels. So do number 2, okay? Right. So probably a couple of weeks after being in the hospital, I had started to, because I had all of my back teeth, I knocked out 9 teeth, but they were all in the front. So I had all of my back teeth, and once my stitches started to dissolve, it made it a lot easier, because sometimes, like even if something got caught in the stitch, ooh, a different type of pain. So I was able to eat things like fries or sweets. I don't know. I think one of the first things I ate was Skittles, and I remember just putting it to like the back teeth and then like chewing on it slowly. But yeah, so I started to eat a bit of solid foods, which probably started to cause me to need to use the bathroom. And this night, I will never forget, because my friend Erin, she came to visit just before visiting hours had ended. And I remember I was in the bathroom trying to use the bathroom at that time. And as soon as she came, I was already saying that I can't use the bathroom, and I wasn't going to be in there trying to use the bathroom. I was already feeling a bit embarrassed about it all. So I went out to the visit, didn't say nothing about anything, just, man, enjoyed the visit. Mind you though, my stomach was in a whole different type of pain of just twists and nuts and damn sorts of things. So she left once the visiting hours ended. I remember Kate was on this night, and she was on her break during this time. usually I'm supposed to push the buzzer to get a nurse to like come and then just make sure that I get to the bathroom, because I still wasn't as stable to just be walking about because from the head injuries. So because I was feeling embarrassed, but also the buzzer was a bit further like from my reach, so I was feeling embarrassed about the fact that I couldn't use the bathroom. Like I was like a different type of constipated. So I went in there trying to force myself to go to the bathroom, and because I was forcing myself, it was causing me to get dizzy. And I remember thinking, I need to lay down right now. I need to lay down right now. So I got up to walk to the bathroom. Got up to walk back to my bed, and I remember the bed was here. So walking out the bathroom, you come here, they turn right, and then the bed's like, like towards the wall, and then the TV is towards another wall. And I remember walking towards the bed, or I thought I was walking to the bed, towards the bed. And then next thing I know, I was on the ground, and I was getting up, and then my head started hurting, so I touched it. And then I felt a moist feeling on my hand. So then I looked at my hand, and I was just like, like, oh my god, oh my god. And I was literally freaking out inside because it was just so much blood. It was just so much blood, and I didn't know what happened. I just saw blood. So again, Kate was on her break at this time, and I believe she went outside for her break. And I had to walk out to like the nurses sort of areas because the other nurses didn't hear anything. So I remember it being a bit of a sofa, not a sofa, I think it was like one-seater type sofa chair. And I felt a bit dizzy again and kind of fell on that chair. And as I was standing there, they saw me and they're like, oh my god, what happened? So there's all this blood. My mom and my stepdad come walking in, they visiting. And because visiting I was over, but obviously my mom, stepdad, they can come at any time. But it was just like, what the... My mom was like, what? Because she had literally just left me. She had came to visit me like already twice that day. And she was coming back to visit me. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'm just like there with all this blood just coming out of my head. And then they sort of take me back to my bed, wrap up my head. They call the surgeon to sort of get him to come and sort it out. But anyways, my mom, she was coming that late, and she was bringing my stepdad because that morning I had just gotten my stitches out. So from the beginning of when I got the first surgery and I was all stitched up, had stitches in my forehead, I had just gotten them out that morning. Literally that morning. It wasn't even 24 hours that I had them out. So my mom was bringing my stepdad to come see because she was like, wow, like it looks nice, and not it looks nice like that, but it's like it's gonna heal nice. And then to come and then just see like all this blood, and then you just left me. I swear she left me between like 5 and 7ish in the evening, and then was back at 9 to come find me like that. Poor Rich Rose. Sorry Parks, Rich Rose, okay? But bless her heart. So in the bed, they've wrapped up my head now, waiting for the surgeon to come. Bunch of my family's down the hospital now, like literally all of them's down there. So my stepdad, he's going off, like his upset, his going off. And then his mate, he stutters so bad, like he cannot get it out, and it only happens when he's mad. So he's there, like literally, bless Kate's heart, it wasn't even her fault, but it's like going like, imagine how any sort of like parent might feel about something like that. So he's literally going, and then is getting so mad, so he cannot get out, and everyone's there like they are quiet because he's mad, so doesn't want to get involved in this. And then all of a sudden, I just burst out laughing. Because I know how he is when he's mad, and then for me, I was just, there for bloody head, still just, I thought it was so funny, and then my aunt Pearl, I burst out laughing, she burst out laughing, and then everyone was just looking like, oh boy, but yeah, I knew him, so. And he kicked the bed. I'm saying, what the bed done to you? He couldn't get it off, so he done kicked the bed. I guess it made him feel better, but that was funny. That was the highlight of my night. So the surgeon, he finally came. They take me to the operating room to numb me up, and then he said he's got to give me a few needles in my head. Now at this point, I'm starting to freak out because I'm saying, what you mean? Are you not putting me to sleep? He said, no, because it's too late. We don't want to put you to sleep this late at night. So I'm thinking, well, do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. That's fine. That's good. I can stay like this tonight. But he wanted to get it stitched up because obviously it was a deep sort of wound. So, he didn't want too much sort of blood and then things like that. And then he fastly stitched it up. I guess it would have healed. But yeah, so he's there trying to sort of, compromise with me about, like, let's just try it out, give you one needle, and then we'll see, how it feels from there. So eventually I give in. And he put the needle in my head. And I screamed. And I swore. And I just said some things that I probably shouldn't have said. I'm so sorry. I can't even remember his name. He had a really different name. I swear it was like a German type of name. But he was so nice. This wasn't the surgeon that I didn't like. This was the initial surgeon from when I first got in the accident. So, yeah, I was literally screaming. It can't look alright. Let's think about, right? This is your face, okay? Think about how it feels to get a needle in your arm now, in your face. And then here's something about we need about 5 or so more to proper numb it up. No. I freaked out. I was like, nope. You're not giving me another needle. No, you're like, no. So yeah, he had to wrap up my head and just send me back to my room and come back in the morning and do it first thing in the morning because, I'm sorry. I'm been through enough. What? Nah, you can. That can be done tomorrow. And yeah, I got it done the next day. And sometimes I wonder if it would have healed differently, or if it would have been, because over the years my forehead healed quite well, but I wonder if it would have healed even better if I didn't sort of re-split my head open by blacking out. And it's irritating, and I should have said something to someone, like, so take this from me, as uncomfortable as you might feel, as embarrassed as you might feel, like, talk to someone about something that you might be, like, a different way that you might be feeling, especially when it comes to sort of medical things. Because no, it's not safe, and it was stupid of me, number one, because it was expected that I would get constipated from the medication that I was given. So I should have just said something, but I've never been good at sharing how I feel, and trust me, my stomach's, I feel cringy because just talking about this and the cause of it alone was just a very uncomfortable sort of feeling for me. But I got through it again. See, that's me overcoming their fears. That's what this is all about. Overcoming their fears, being inspired to sort of just better yourself, and whatever it is. So please do not be like me. Do not be like me in not opening up when you need to. It's okay to keep some things to yourself, but some things you need to share. You need to share, definitely. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but I always seem to injure myself. Even now, currently, thank God, every part of my body feels like normal. Knock on some wood. But yeah, usually a wisdom tooth. I've got arthritis in my knee, so, and I've dislocated that a couple of times. So the knee, my back. Oh my days. I'm just always, something's always aching. Jesus, something is always aching. But next Friday, I was thinking of like, I was thinking of leaving y'all hanging, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that today. Next Friday, I'm gonna share with you sort of the last little bits and bobs about while I was in the hospital, different things that I had to get when I met the new surgeon that I don't like. And yeah, after that, it's all about after the hospital, and wow, that's when it gets real for me. That's when, ooh, damn emotions. Oh boy, so I'm looking forward to it though. I'm looking forward because this has been a healing process for me as well in so many different ways. Even the people that have shared their stories with me, it's like wow. So though you might feel alone in different times, trust me, we are not alone. We are not alone. It's somewhere around this world, I'm saying somewhere, it's always someone somewhere that can relate to something that you're going through, something that you've been through. So use each other, help each other out. That's what it's all about. Let's stop trying to do things alone. That's not what we weren't all meant to just be here. If everything was supposed to meant to be done alone, then it would just be one of us here. Yeah? So make sure that you open up and speak to someone, because yes, I've learned over the years, trust me, that when you keep it all in, it just eats you up inside. That's way worse. That is way worse. So yes, definitely. And again, try and challenge yourself to make yourself feel as proud as I am just still feeling. I'm still feeling my wavelength is like way up there. Ooh, way up there, yeah. I cannot wait till next Friday. You already know, 6:30 UK time, 2:30 BDA time, and like 1:30 US and Canada time. You already know. If you are inspired, if you like my story, if you know someone that will be inspired by this, that maybe this can help them get through something that they are going through, then please, you already know. Share if you care. Yay! Definitely share it. Also, I would like to do a giveaway. I want to give away some merch. And please be patient with me. Because trust me, I'm working on some things. But yes, I'm hoping to I'm not going to put no time limit on anything, but don't worry, it's going to be some merch coming. But I want to do a giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers. So I'm more than halfway there. And yes, that's what I'm gonna do. If you want to get involved in this, then what I'm gonna ask you to do is make sure that you share it and tag me in it. A lot of people have been sharing it, and thank you so much for it. And they've been telling me too that they've shared me in it. But yeah, tag me in it. That way I can sort of repost it as well. So yes, tag me in it, and then I can put your sort of names in my random name generator. And then that way, once I get to that 500 subs, then you can have the opportunity to get some merch, kid. That's right. You already know, you already know. And I believe the new Roses Blossom logo is going to be ready pretty soon. I am buzzing about that. I've got someone who she's on it, and she's excited about it. So that's making me excited about it. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. And once that comes out, definitely going to have some sort of Roses Blossom tees and jumpers and that sort of thing. But if you definitely want to make sure that you keep up to date with anything about giveaways and merch and some positive vibes just daily, then you need to go and follow my Instagram, which is RosesBlossom. But you need to go follow that. Go follow that. And if you have not already, then you need to click that subscribe button. I said click it. Click that subscribe button. I said click it. Click it. Just click it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. You already know. And you need to spam them comments, kid. Spam them. That's right. And that's real. Right. Next Friday. Make sure you tune in. Tune in. And I don't mean like tune in radio, the app, I mean tune in to Roses Blossom. That's right. But do not forget, success is the sweetest revenge. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Roses are red. My rose is pink. Always remember, you are what you think. And that's real. Yay! Check y'all later, folks.